Hey guys, Carlin with the Truck Boss Show here with Steve Viscelli, a sociologist professor at the University of Pennsylvania who specializes in market labor laws as well as regulations regarding freight and energy as well. Steve, thanks for being on the show with us.
Thanks for having me, Carlin.
Awesome. Well, great for you to be here. I know today we are actually talking a lot about the California labor law, the Assembly Bill 5. It's been in headlines. A lot of truckers are keeping their eyes and ears on it. So, can you just explain what that is for us and those of us who don't really know?
AB 5 comes out of a court ruling called Dynamex, which reinterpreted, some say, but others say, simply upheld previous kinds of interpretations of who should be an independent contractor and an employee, and used an ABC test to do that. So this is effectively three different sets of characteristics of a worker's relationship that determine whether or not they're an employee or a contractor. And for truck drivers, it's really about the B part of it. And the B part is that you have to be doing something other than the core business of the person who's employing you. And so this is for trucking companies who may lease to a contractor. This is really where the challenge comes in.
Gotcha. So obviously, this is going to impact several thousand drivers there in California. Exactly what will be the next step for them? What are they going to have to do if when this law takes effect? Pretty much.
This is, laws have consequences, and so there are going to be big changes, and we don't know exactly what they are. It's going to be a long process, because again, this is a fundamental shift, and there are other places watching. So New Jersey clearly is watching. There may be other states. I'm sure there are other states that are going to look to see what happens in California in January, but also in February and June, and to see how that plays out. And the state itself may need to take a look to see workers who are affected, who may have equity in a truck, things like that, who's been hurt and helped by the law, and make amends potentially.
Thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate it, and we will definitely have you on again because you're just an awesome resource for this and an expert in a lot of these things that we deal with pretty much every day. So thanks again for being on the show. Where can people go to follow you, get some of this information for themselves?
My own website is Steve Viscelli, Viscelli.com, and there are links there to my book on long haul, as well as some of the driverless stuff. I don't update it quite as regularly as I should, but there's a lot of information up there.
Perfect. Well, again, thank you, Steve. I appreciate it, and we'll definitely have you on the show again. This has been the awesome segment on the Truck Boss Show. We'll catch you next time.